Hello, and welcome to the Research Library video tutorials. This is part 3 of the General Help series, which was developed as a tutorial for common program operations. In part 2, we explored common button operations and concluded with record set navigation and simple record set searches. Part 3 will be a demonstration of field viewers, field and note editors, embedded links, and Bible verse recognition. We will conclude with a brief recommendation on maintenance and data backup operations. Field viewers are pop-up forms used to expand the size of the viewing area and to display multiple data items simultaneously. They are accessed by double-clicking on Scripture, Notes, and most any of the larger data fields. Field View is also available in search results. The following example displays the field view of the long Greek passage of the prologue of Sirach, an apocryphal book included in the system. There are 9 field view forms that can be opened simultaneously. They can be independently resized and placed anywhere on the display screen. In this example, 2 field view forms will be stacked next to the application. This capability is useful, for example, when developing a footnote such as this one. The 9 field view forms are always available. For example, if Form 1 is closed while others remain open, Form 1 will be the next available form in the queue. The field viewer recognizes embedded links that are inserted into notes by the note editor. Embedded links, or embeds, provide a means to quickly navigate to Bible verses, notes, and publications within the research library. Double-click the reference note to open it in a field viewer. There are 2 embeds in this note, located inside curly brackets. Double-click the first one. The publication form opens to the publication setup, and the publication itself opens to PDF page 489, where Cerenthus is found. Embeds will be examined in more detail later in this tutorial. Field viewers also support Bible verse recognition. In this example, one of Schofield's notes will be examined with this unique technology. Bible references listed in this note can be accessed by double-clicking on them. Most can be accessed by clicking between the first and second character of the book name. If the verse is not recognized, move the cursor to the next character. One of the Revelation 1:1 footnotes presents a different recognition challenge. This author used Roman numerals in the references. Bible verse recognition technology identifies these Roman numerals as book numbers. 619 is a partial reference with no book name. Bible verse recognition will assign to a partial reference the last book name recognized, which in this case is 1 Corinthians. There are similar examples in the last paragraph. As you can see, this powerful technology can save valuable research time. A field editor is available to edit several fields in Setup. These are the user-defined terms for the search selection lists. Search terms can be most anything, as long as each term is separated by a semicolon. The first item is the list from the main search box. A list can be edited, or the entire list can be replaced by another list. For example, a list can be copied to a note containing unfinished research and retrieved at a later date. The Undo button is used to restore any changes made since the last save operation. When the field is changed, the Undo button will highlight. Click either the Save button or the Undo button to remove the highlight. A rich text note editor is provided to add and edit notes of all types. It can also be used to add embedded links to Bible verses, notes, footnotes, references, and publications. The note editor initially opens over the top of the application, slightly offset toward the upper left. This allows free movement back and forth between the main form and the editor by clicking on the exposed bottom border of the main form, or by clicking on the exposed top bar of the editor. Once opened, the note editor behaves much like an independent application in that it can be resized and moved anywhere on the screen, while other areas and operations of the research library can be accessed and executed. When a word is highlighted by double-clicking it, or a phrase or passage is highlighted with the mouse, the Format toolbar is displayed over text in a pop-up window. Formatting options include font, font size, and font color. An HTML editor is provided. Its functionality is limited since Access embeds and updates its own HTML, but it can be used to clean up formatting. For example, a common use would be to remove extraneous font size tags or to relocate an embedded link that was accidentally placed inside bold formatting tags. Click the Save button, then the RTF button when finished with HTML editing. In this example, a publication link to the works of Caius will be embedded. Double-click the second publication, Ante-Nicene Fathers, Volume 5. The publication opens to the page typed in the PDF field, which in this example is page 13, the table of contents. Caius can be found on book page 601. The absolute page is 615. We will use that number in the embed. The Sync button synchronizes the publication form with the library selection. This publication will be embedded into the reference between the S in Caius and the comma. Click the Publication Embed button. Now, manually add page number 615. Page numbers are identified by a small p following the publication ID and a comma. Save changes to the note, then double-click the new embed. The publication opens to page 615, which is book page 601. The same general procedure is used to embed the current Bible verse into a note. In this example, a reference to Revelation 20:4 will be embedded into the note after the phrase, "An earthly kingdom of Christ." Click the Embed button. Double-click the embed to navigate back to Revelation 20:4. Compact and repair functions, found in the BRT Tools database, will remove deleted records from a database and reduce its size. At the same time, it will attempt to repair any cross-linked files or other erroneous data, which on rare occasions is introduced during unexpected power outages and spikes. The General Help file will explain the steps required to perform this operation when needed. It is recommended that a backup of the data file named BRT data be created on a routine basis and moved to another drive or disk. The data file is located in the BRT directory on the installation drive, which is typically the C drive. The General Help file will also explain the steps required to perform this operation. This concludes Part 3 of General Help. In this part, we took a look at field viewers, field and note editors, embedded links, Bible verse recognition, and we concluded with a brief overview of maintenance and data backup operations. In Part 4 of General Help, we will examine searching, retrieval, filtering, and reporting. Thank you for watching.